Welcome everybody to Brazil. We are ready for round 21, and this is the sprint race. We are starting P4, or sorry, P5 actually. Lando Norris, the nearest person to me in the Drivers' Championship, only 2 points away from me, is starting P17. So he did not have a good qualifying, unfortunate for him, but it works out really well for me. So it's good that I had a good qualifying, he had a poor qualifying. So that works really well in my favor, but we're going to line up to the grid now. We're going to try to point it in the left direction. We do. We get a perfect parking there, 0.1 millimeters away from the top of the grid box. So what the plan is we're going to try to sneak in between Russell and Piastri if we get a really good launch, hopefully. And if all goes to plan, we should hopefully be P4 or P3 after Q1. Here we go, 5 lights on. They are off, and away we go. We did not get as good of a start as I was hoping. Russell covers me off. I have to cover off someone on the outside. We're going to take it nice and easy. So the plan changed very quickly, but we take it nice and easy. In turn 1, we have Jack doing to my inside. I've gone off the track a little bit, and we're going to try to attack George Russell and Fernando Alonso. We're going to go for George. We're going to have to go to the outside. We get on the grass. Car gets loose. We hit George. But other than that, we are fine. 1 lap later, we're going to go to the outside. In turn 1, can we get the move done? It'll turn to the inside for us. He hits us. His rear right tire hits my front left tire and sends me into a half spin, but I catch it. We're not going to go for the overtake around the outside. Russell fights back down the inside, and it's some good battling here already. It's only lap 3, but we get up to P4. 1 lap later, here comes George Russell. He's going to go to the outside, and he's basically cleared me. I'm going to try to fight it back, but I don't have room, and I get squeezed onto the inside of the curb. Here, Gasly is out of the race. We go into lap 5, and we're going to have to go to the outside again. It's just rinse and repeat here, but this is brilliant battling in Sao Paulo. As we get to P4, we will likely be under attack though from George Russell going down this straight, and we will be. Here comes George. We cut to the inside so that we have the preferred lane. Russell to the outside. We go to the inside, and so far we keep P4. Russell's going to try to make it work down this short straightaway into this tight right-hander, and we just are able to flick the steering and keep it. Now on lap 6, Russell tries to get the position, but I go deep into the corner. I got on the throttle too early, and Russell gets back P4. Not good for us. But like I said earlier, we get a much better run through that section, so we can just dive down the inside of George, and it's a good move. P4, but he's still to my inside. We gotta try to get a better run, but the grip's just not there, and Russell keeps P4. We now are going to go for it around the outside again. Feeling pretty good about this move. This should stick mostly, and it does stick for now. Russell, can he fight it back? He can, because he's still to my inside. Through his long sweeping left-hander, Russell gets past, and we're going to go to the outside. Be careful, we touched twice, and more contact made. But it's some good battling. Lap 10 now. We're going to go to the inside. It's aggressively to the inside, but there was a gap. We went for it, and we got P4 from it. So brilliant overtaking and brilliant battling between myself and George Russell, but it is not over yet. Russell is going to come back at me. Here we go. He's to my outside. We get to the braking board. Who can be latest on the brakes is the question, and we keep P4, but he's still to my outside. He could still make it work, or can he? Yes, he can. For now, we shift down a gear to try and get better a run, and we go dive down the inside again, similar to earlier, but this time we're going to force him tighter to the curb so that it lets us get a better line, and we keep P4, and with 1 lap to go, the battle is not resolved. Russell's going to try to go to the outside again in turn 1. We're going to keep the inside, which turns to the outside for us, and then we get the preferred inside lane through here, but Russell will have DRS going on to the final opportunity he will have to make the overtake stick. Here we go, Russell to the outside, and we are able to very easily defend that one off. And after a hard-fought battle, P4 secured in Brazil after an incredible race. Really incredible. It was some intense battling, and it was a lot of fun to drive, so I really hope you enjoyed that one. It was a short sprint race, I know, but it was a great sprint race. Probably the best of the year, and I think we only have one more sprint left in Qatar. So let's take a look at the race results after what I think was a pretty exciting sprint race. So let's take a look then at your race results. Max Verstappen wins, Piastri P2, Alonso P3, myself P4, Russell P5, Hulkenberg P6, I'm on P7, and then my teammate Lewis Hamilton is in P8. Then you'll have Yuki Tsunoda P9, Ollie Behrman P10, Lance Stroll P11, Norris 12th, Ocon 13th, Sainz 14th, Doohan 15th, Hadjar 16th, Lawson 17th, Borletto 18th, Italy 19th, and Gasly 20th. We get 5 points over Lando and extend the gap to 7, while Verstappen cuts the gap and gets it only down to 24. Constructors standings, McLaren still lead. Thank you guys for watching, and if I get pole, you'll see my pole lap. If I don't, I'll see you for the Brazilian Grand Prix. Thank you.